Kelty Hearts. Talk us through your decision to join the club first of all,
Uh, Obviously delighted to be here first and foremost. The decision was certainly not spur of the moment. A lot of thought process went into it. Obviously leaving a wonderful club and had a brilliant role and great relationship with obviously Rangers, gave me a brilliant platform to try and showcase, give me an opportunity to be a manager one day, so always be indebted to the opportunity to give, plus the relationships I built up there will be relationships for life, which is I think what footy is all about. But everybody knows where I want to get to, everybody knows that I want to be a manager. I knew a risk was going to come one day. I say a risk, you need to have calculated risk. I think whether you're a player or a manager or a coach, I'm brave enough and big enough to do that type of thing, so that is why we're sitting here, and we're sitting here as a duo. I trust them with my life and we're looking forward to getting started.
So Kevin, what about you? The decision to join the club?
I obviously just I've worked a lot with Tom over the academy and stuff, so like you said, we trust each other and he trusts me, which is the most important thing. My job's training, making sure the boys come on a Tuesday and a Thursday night and the buzz off training, so I'm excited as well. Big opportunity for myself and hopefully a stepping stone for both of it to see where it takes us.
As for the facilities here at New Central Park, how impressed with you with the facilities?
Oh, it's brilliant, and I know I'll get the full backing, all the committee and Dean, you know, everybody, and that's a big factor in why we're here. It's a good pitch. I know the development of the stadium, the hospitality stuff, the one stadium becoming two stadium, and it always growing and growing and growing, which is why we're here. Do you know, I could easily stay at Rangers. Jordy could easily stay where he was. You know, we could easily just kept on swinging along. But when an opportunity comes that your gut tells you that it's right, it's a good match. I think one for Kelty hopefully, and two for obviously us. So time will tell. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Nobody's going to know how we're going to do until we do it. So let's give it a go.
So obviously there's a strong squad here already. Have you seen much of the squad play recently in the playoff games? Or?
I watched the playoff games. I was here obviously on in the game that was here. I was fortunate that we had boys in my B team were on loan obviously at Brecon, so I was covering quite a lot of lower league games in that period of time with someone I played, and you're playing on a Saturday when obviously games are on, so it wasn't as if I'd watched a million games. I'm not going to lie, I'll never be anyone else but myself. But I have to say the due diligence that I've done and been probably lucky in the right place at the right time, getting to watch a lot of lower league games. So we've done due diligence on the squad. My phone's never stopped. I want to put a team on. I know it's a working class town, working class lad. I've got basic morals, you know, mannerisms, the way I represent myself. George's exactly the same. We want the boys and ourselves to put on something that this town will be proud of.
So as for the brand of football that you guys will be playing here, what can the Kelty fans expect to see when they come back to New Central Park next season?
Listen, I'll not go into coaching terminologies and bore people as such, but we want to have a team that we're proud of. What does a team look like we're proud of? Well, we need to win. We want to win. We want to put a team on the pitch that represents hard work, that represents personality. I will try and play, of course we will, but listen, we need to adapt. It's the first time Kelty have been in the leagues. A lot of teams that have been there, tried and tested, so we're under no illusion of the challenge that's going to be there in front of us. We need good players to help us get to where we want to get to. It's up to us to make sure the players feel good about themselves and they're at the tip of their at the top of their game, so that they can perform on a Saturday. Fit, strong, hungry, and I think the biggest word is we'll have an identity. People will soon work out what Kelty Hearts look like.
As for Barry leaving the club, you've got big shoes to fill with him leaving to go to Ala. Have you said anything to him, or has he said anything to you about the club in general?
To be fair, Baz was brilliant. Him and Stephen Gerrard, the manager, was the last two people I spoke to. Got a lot of advice. Listen, it wasn't an easy decision. I wasn't sure. Change in life as a human, can be unpredictable. It can put you in a headspace where you're sitting on the sofa having a cuppa, the kids are come from school, you deliberate over a lot of things, how things can work, but I contacts in the game, the people that are close to me, I phoned everybody, so I had an unbelievable chat with Baz. Nothing but good to say about the club. Got that much respect for him. Big shoes to fill. Bob and Baz, they put a good infrastructure in place, they put a good team, they got to where they wanted to get to. It's up to me and Jordy to take that to another level. The only way I'm going to succeed as an individual, and we're going to succeed as a duo, as if we get a team on the pitch that people would be proud of.
As for going into next season, the team's first season in the SPFL, what are your ambitions going into next season?
So we'll be quietly confident. We ain't going to talk ourselves up. We ain't going to, there'll be no smoke coming out of here. Do you know what I mean? We'll keep everything under wraps. We'll work away. We'll graft. We'll try and get the right players in. We'll get the players back hopefully in the next 10 to 14 days to get on the road to try and set our principles and what we want to do, how we want to look. And ultimately we're going to still need to try and put the right squad together. It's a work in progress, but we're buzzing for it. The draw in the cup is obviously exciting. It would be great if obviously we can get this place rocking. I know COVID, the world that we're going through is difficult, but let's hope that we're on the right path to getting this place rocking again, and the only way it will be rocking is if we can get a team on the pitch that replicas what we believe we can.